individuals that, I love the saying, you surround yourself with success, you're bound to be successful. So just that literally unforgiving love and support that we get from the small business community, individuals that
Hello, world. I am so excited to come back and interview some more amazing women in business. In the month of March, it was Women's History Month, and I interviewed women in business, and I loved it so much that I wanted to keep doing it. And so I wanted to introduce Priscilla Moreno to you guys. She has been a beautiful, wonderful friend for quite some time, and I'm so excited to share her with you guys. So Priscilla, tell us, please, who are you and what do you do?
So I'm Priscilla, originally from San Antonio. I'd never use my last name. So I like to be, my part of my business is I like to be your best friend. So, and I don't tell my best friends my last name. So I'm Priscilla, originally from San Antonio,
Nice.
and then moved to Houston almost 8 years ago for a job promotion. And it was just kind of the right place, the right time. Everything in my life aligned perfectly for me to just start over and reinvent myself in Houston. And then I always say that insurance found me, because we don't grow up wanting to be an insurance agent, right? So I didn't find insurance. Insurance had a weird way of finding me. And so opened up an agency in Houston, was, complete leap of faith, right? Going into that industry. And now I wouldn't change it for the world. And now I moved to Fort Worth. So I'm between the two cities, between Fort Worth and Houston, running two different agencies. So I absolutely love it. My favorite part, you had asked me my favorite part of my career. My favorite part of my career is talking to other business owners, just like-minded individuals that, I love the saying, you surround yourself with success, you're bound to be successful. So just that literally unforgiving love and support that we get from the small business community, I wouldn't trade it for the world. I absolutely love it. When you're down, there's always somebody there to lift you back up. When you don't believe in yourself, there's always somebody that believes in you more than you. And I'm like, I'm doing you a good service by learning to believe in myself too. And I will lift you up when you're down also. So
I
it's
love
pretty
that.
incredible. Yeah.
I love that. I mean, I feel like you're the only one who's mentioned your community, the community of business owners and entrepreneurs that you surround yourself with, because you're right. As entrepreneurs, we are kind of like little islands, and we can be all in our little bubble and only focused on our clients and the things that we need to do. And there's a lot of highs and lows in growing a business, and you have to have community. And I love that you leverage your community to continue to lift you up and help when things go down, and vice versa with other people. That's so powerful. I love that. Thank you for sharing that. I think that's probably what makes you such a powerhouse individual, and you're growing like so fast. And I mean, you're dominating right now. You're growing two different agencies in two different cities. I think that's so many people's dreams and vision, is to be able to do that within a matter of 8 years.
So I've been in insurance. I'm in my fourth year.
Okay, wow. I mean, 4 years. Oh my gosh. Incredible. That's amazing.
Yeah, if you had asked me my first year, I would have not believed you.
Yeah, that's outstanding. Very cool. Well, what is your insurance agency called?
So I have an LLC called PM Insurance Group. And I also have a contract on the private insurance side. So I have a contract with US Health,
Okay.
but I have access to the whole market. So for me, it's not one size fits all.
Yeah.
So I make sure that all my clients know that they're educated, after they leave me, and know what's available to them, and they're making the right decision for themselves and their family, and sometimes their business.
Great. And so with health insurance, do you focus on a particular niche, or do you focus on individuals, or do you focus on groups, or kind of what do you focus on for health insurance?
So small, I love the small, we mentioned before the small business community.
Mhm.
We definitely, get the short end of the stick there. Because, it's not as easy as just electing into benefits with a big employer.
Mhm.
So something really small, somebody that owns, like an IT firm or, a plumbing business or, a small law firm, something like that, or a primary care practice, in the medical field or a dentist or so those, somebody that's so self-employed
Mhm.
or a small business owner. I love families. Families are, love scrolling my Facebook and I'm like, oh, I protect that family.
Yeah, that's good.
To the best of my ability, like and just helping them navigate everything that's just a big mess right now. So
Mhm, mhm. Very cool. So share with us one of your favorite client testimonials and who you've been able to help and why that's been your favorite and why you love that.
I mean, you'd asked me that earlier, and it's so hard because I feel like every client I have an interaction with, hopefully, and in my opinion, leaves better than they came to me at the beginning. But as far as because I think what makes me different is everyone has my cell phone. So as far as after like the initial, and I hate to use the word transaction, but the initial enrollment we use after that, they have me as their lifelong agent. Even if they were to cancel, I'm like, I'm your lifelong friend. If you need a resource or anything, we came to the same path for a reason. So now
Mhm.
you have me, you have my phone number forever. I've had the same phone number since I was 18 years old, and I don't plan on changing it anytime soon. So, so they have my information and have me for life. But I had a client 2 years ago that got diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer. And it's completely in remission. And her daughter called me, and now we're all friends and everything. And I got to be part of that process to make sure that they were able to get the proper care and treatment that she deserved.
Mhm.
So that was 2 years ago, and then about 8 months ago, my own sister, who is my client, she's a small business owner also, and she got diagnosed with breast cancer.
Mhm.
And so for me, it's not just about the client, just you as a client. For me, it's like if you come to my path and we are interacting, I'm going to treat you like my sister. I'm going to treat you like my family,
Mhm.
and make sure that that if something were to happen on the worst day of your life, you have somebody to call.
Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest benefits of hiring someone like you as opposed to a big, huge agency is they have someone to call and someone to talk to and someone to ask questions about various things with their health plan and things happen, things come up, things change, and so it's so beneficial for so many people to have you on their side and to help guide them and direct them on the best treatment, the best course of action for their health. So I think that's so awesome.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, I love
Awesome.
it.
Well, yeah, thank you, Priscilla, so much for your time and for sharing just with me and with the world more about you. And so, if any of you know of someone that's looking for health insurance, or if you're looking for a specific health insurance, Priscilla is your girl. And she's a great addition to community and will really help guide you in the right direction. So, Priscilla, how can people find you and get a hold of you?
So we have a comment section, right? We can put, so I'll put I mean, like I said, everybody has my cell phone number. So I'll put my cell phone number in the comments. But it's 210 705 3578. So if they want to just call me or text me, I love text messages. So so if they want to call or text me, that works really well. But I'll put like my email address and my business pages on
Okay.
the comment section as well.
Super. Awesome. Well, thank you again so much.
Yeah,
And
thank you. It's an honor.
thank you. You guys go out there and have a better than amazing day.